think I should put something on that wall, just so it's not so white. Five things. Talie, I have lots of things I haven't shared with you guys, but not a whole lot of them are relevant. So number one is I went to the emergency room more times before I turned 5 than in the rest of my life put together, and my brother has never been to the emergency room. I think I was under 2, and I decided I was Superwoman, and for some reason my high chair wasn't latched properly, so when I saw my father coming home, I leaped out of my high chair, and I thought I was just going to fly into my father's arms 20 feet across the room. And, you know, I made it about 6 inches and I crashed into a counter and split open my lip. 2 years later, I was digging outside in gravel, I know, intelligent, and I was playing with a plastic shovel. It broke and it flipped up and it hit the same part of my lip that I'd previously split open. Either the same year or a year later, I got those stick-on earrings. And they're supposed to go on your ears, and they're supposed to be safe, and this was back in the days where Polly Pockets were small enough to fit in your nose. Which is oddly telling. Anyways, I had these cute little stickers, and I stuck them on paper, and I stuck them on myself, and whatever. And I had the brilliant idea that I wanted a nose ring. So I stuck one right on the inside of my nose, and then I took a deep breath, and it was no longer there. So we went to the emergency room, and while we were waiting for the doctor, I sneezed. So we went through all of the testing and the x-rays and everything to try and figure out where it was, and they couldn't find it, because apparently I sneezed it out before the doctor could see me. A couple years ago, there was this thing called TCGs, trading card games, but it wasn't the physical cards. It was a bunch of semi-creative people coming up with their own websites and their own little pixelated cards based on your favorite TV shows, movies, anime, singers, and there would be a deck. There would be a deck dedicated to something that you cared about, and you would collect that deck, and you would play these games, and you'd get random cards, and you would trade the ones you didn't want for the sets that you did want, and it was really addicting, and that is a motorcycle. And my favorite one was Mystic Cards, and it was really popular. I have a brother who's significantly younger than me, and he is graduating from high school in a couple of weeks, which is kind of interesting because that means he's your guys' age. And I don't know why, maybe it's the fact we're related, but I think you guys are much older than he is, even though you're about the same age or younger. Becca, you're not in this list because you're in college, but still, it's kind of interesting when your younger siblings grow up, when they're significantly younger than you, I guess, and that's just kind of weird to me. I don't really know why. Okay, so last thing about me, I have a makeup chicken. Yeah, don't ask. So like Talie, I don't really wear a lot of makeup either. I have some because I perform, and you kind of have to wear makeup when you perform. So there's that. But for similar reasons, like, I don't really... It takes a lot of time to put on makeup. It makes your skin break out if you don't take it off properly at night. And it's just a whole lot of effort for something I don't really care about. So I never really did it, or I never figured out how to do it. So in middle school, when everyone else figured it out, I didn't care. Like, I was wearing boy clothes in middle school, that's how much I didn't care. And then I was homeschooled, so there was nobody really to teach me besides my mother. So I know how to put on eyeshadow and lipstick, and that's about it. The other reason, if I can get this open, that I don't wear it... Yeah, that's scary, I'm not going to do this one. Inside my chicken. As you can see, I wear it so often I've never opened it to figure out how you do it. My eyes are ridiculously twitchy. So, like, I can kinda put it up here. Oh, using a camera as a mirror is kind of tricky, you know? I can kind of do it there, but I'm out of practice, and ow, that is way off. Like, if I actually focus on this, I can't get it anywhere near my eye. Yeah, I have a huge twitch factor. Tag Brad to pick next week's thing. See you all next week. Annyeong.